All right. Well, hey, everyone. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Hey, we wanted to use our social media platform here at Waymaker to introduce you guys to some soulful leaders around the country that are leading in the educational setting. And this is one of our favorite. We wanted to start out with Lesli. We love you, Lesli, and it really is our pleasure to introduce you to some of the folks that are out there. So, everyone, this is Lesli Laughter, and we've been friends for a long time. And Lesli takes care of people the way they should be taken care of, and she really is a soulful leader in that way. And I just love that, Lesli. So, introduction to all of our friends. So, tell us, Lesli, a little bit about you and a little bit about 806, because I think people really want to know about this.
Thank you, Justin. Well, it's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for that great introduction there. So, 806 is a Texas-based company. We've started in the arena of school improvement. We have great software. Plan for Learning is just amazing software for improvement planning, and we have our Crate series to collect documentation for federal programs and for safety and just a whole variety of things. But we also have a professional development section that is just really growing in our company. As we've been working with people all over the United States, we've become friends with these great school leaders, and we're hearing some of the same topics over and over, especially since COVID. But the topics of, how can I be a better leader? How do I take care of my people? And just that concern about educators and what they need and helping doing everything right, for kids. And so our professional learning department has grown out of that need in just trying to take care of our friends and helping them. So many leaders are working hard at the content, and they're working hard at what do I do to take care of teachers and what do I do to take care of kids. They're not taking care of themselves. And so we are working in our professional learning to make sure that they've got all those great tools. We've got that, but also help take care of them as well. Because when you have healthy leaders, you're going to have healthy schools.
Oh, I
So
love that. Lesli, that's awesome. And I love, so many people approach that planning process with, let me complete the table, let me do the checks, and then move on. And I love that you guys have really called leaders to develop others through their planning process. I
yes,
mean, that's incredible. And so we know, I mean, one of the things we're dedicated to is that idea that we need to be developing people like our future depends on it, because it
yes,
does.
it
And
does.
Lesli, that's not easy to do. And so you've given us a roadmap through a new resource that is just about to land. As a matter of fact, I pre-ordered mine this morning. So will you tell us a little bit about your book that's coming out?
Yes, my book is coming out on May the 28th. You can pre-order right now, and the title of that book is Continuous Improvement Without Continuous Stress. So, in thinking about the book, it's planning is more than a document. And so I see so many people that are so stressed when they hear that campus improvement plan or school plan that it just sends shivers down their spine and they want to run away. But that's about the document, and that's not what planning is. Planning is so much more. It's about growing the people side of continuous improvement that's going to make a difference for our schools. So it's not about what is your plan, it's about what's next. You have to have a plan, but what's next? What's the next piece? And when you can get people thinking in that direction, then you do have true continuous improvement, because they're always looking at, okay, we're here. What's next? Where are we going next? What's the next piece on the plan? And that's what the book is all about, is how do you create that culture that we're all in this together? They're all our children, and we want to keep moving and growing. And if we fall down and stub our toe today, that's okay. We're going to pick up and tomorrow and do something better. And it's not a competition. It's all of us together, because I love what you said, because it is our future.
Yeah, Lesli, that's great. And for you guys that are interested, if you want to learn more about Leslie's book or get a chance, we'll put the link in the bio and you guys can go in and pre-order that. now. So Leslie, that's exciting to do this, and congratulations on that. And speaking
Thank
of
you.
this being about what's next for 806? Because this is something we share in common. So talk to us a little bit
Yes,
about
it
the
is.
806 Learning Summit.
Yes, the 806 Learning Summit is coming up June the 5th through the 7th, and it'll be here in Plano in the Dallas area. And we house it at the Star, which is the headquarters for the Dallas Cowboys. And this summit also comes out of a need that we see among our customers and our friends, the people we work with. And it is a boutique conference designed around great content, but also opportunities for leaders to take care of themselves. So often when we go to great conferences, we just get bombarded with great information. You go to this session and then that session and then that session, and your brain is just so full. And so we've tried to design this a little bit differently to where we have great content and then you have time to process that content. And have you ever been to those sessions where you hear this great speaker and you just have two questions, but they're gone and you never see them again? At our Learning Summit, you're going to be right there with those great speakers so that you can build your network, ask your questions, really process the learning, and walk away with a plan on what's next for you. And we have 5 different strands that we're looking at. We're looking at transformational leadership. We're looking at instructional leadership. We're looking at continuous improvement. We're looking at mental health and well-being. How do we as leaders, maintain that? And then we have a strand on federal programs. All 5 of those are incredibly strong. Great speakers there, including you. We're so excited about your keynote at the conference, and I'd love for you to tell people just a little bit about what you're going to speak about.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. That's going to be fun. So, I love the feel that you guys have set up in this conference because it's about connecting people.
Yes,
And this is, you get the idea, but then I need someone to think with. And we know
yes,
leadership can be a lonely
yes,
position. And so this is a great chance to build your network. And one of the things I'm going to do, Leslie, in the keynote is really talk about purpose and values, and really going back to that soulfulness of leadership. That
yes,
idea that it's really about leading people, and how do we become and remember the leader we are so that others want to follow. And so that's going to be a blast. We'll get to do that. And I think I'm doing a breakout session too,
yes,
in the mental health and well-being strand of this. So
yes.
it's going to be a fun conference. I just love the vibe you guys are creating with it. It'll be great. So encourage you guys. We'll do that too, Leslie. Let's put a link in the bio if you guys want to learn more about the summit.
Great.
Please click on that and come join us. It's going to be fun. And if you're a Cowboys fan like I am, go Cowboys. So this is going to be, I'm kind of looking forward to that too. So, hey,
That'll be
Leslie,
great.
listen, anything else you'd want to share with folks?
Oh, we're just so excited to make this connection and appreciate the opportunity to talk about all the great things that are going on at 806.
Yeah, well, thank you, Leslie, for being you, for being a soulful leader for others. Thank you for what you've done for me in my own personal development.
Oh,
That's really heartfelt. So anyway,
thanks.
thank you guys, and we'll be introducing lots of other people for you to connect with. And if there's anyone out there that wants a chance to do that, let us know in this. And Leslie, have an awesome day. I can't wait to read your book.